You guys, I have an fuck, I forgot the word for it. I'm good at English.
Appointment.
Shit.
Date.
A suggestion. That's it. I have a suggestion.
Oh, I think.
A problem. An issue.
I have a suggestion. No. Listen.
An inoperable form of disease that will end your life
Shut up.
before the stream ends. No, please tell me it's not that.
No, I have a suggestion.
Oh, a suggestion.
Let me talk.
Okay.
I have a story to tell.
Okay. Welcome, Batman
And it's
Panties.
one of it's one of my best stories that I have to tell. It's like one of two.
All right, guys, gather around the bonfire. Let's listen to this.
And first of all, I want to see if the chat is willing to listen. Because
The chat is willing to listen. Andy, put the chat under control. Thank you. Please go on. We're listening.
Like sit around the bonfire. Is there like an enemy? You can like sit down, right?
Yeah,
Just,
I got this.
Let me sit down. Hang on.
Let's listen to.
I don't know where.
Gonna put down the controller. We're not gonna do anything.
I don't know where the sit thing is. I don't know where the sit thing is.
I don't know either. I never seen it before.
Oh well. Here.
So are you ready?
Binoculars. Next best thing.
Yeah, we got you.
Teach us.
You keep talking.
Best thing to what? To sitting down?
We're paying attention.
So,
what do you want?
All right, come on. Tell a story. Tell a story.
Last year in around October, a friend of mine that I met over Xbox a bunch of years before that.
What's the gender of this friend? Was she hot?
It's a dude.
Was he attractive?
Was he hot?
No, he's not.
Okay. Please go on.
And I only met him like online. That's like the only connection I had with him. And I played a bunch of League of Legends with him and more zombies and stuff. And eventually on Facebook he won this this contest for tickets for something. And I don't know why, but he invited me, which was really nice.
Yes,
and
it was.
He won tickets to this Halloween event.
Okay.
In this amusement park.
Oh.
Because it was October, you know.
Right.
And we were planning on had some talk about that, and we wanted to go there there anyway. But the tickets for that are like 40 euros, and he won the tickets. He won VIP tickets.
Right.
Did you touch tips?
What the hell?
Did you touch tips?
Are you?
Please go on. We're listening to the story.
Continuing. You fucked up. You fucked up.
No. We got this. We got this.
Alright, you went to the concert. You went to the concert. Okay.
It's not a concert. It's like it's an amusement park.
Amusement
And
park.
it was like
Okay,
in
you went to
Halloween.
amusement
It gets
park.
like fucking.
Because it was October,
It's
right?
like a makeup for like Halloween and monsters and spiders and spiderwebs and ghosts and shit.
Spooky.
Okay.
But it's basically just attractions and roller coasters and shit. But anyway, long story short, he got tickets and he invited me, and we went, and like the spooky shit started like 6 p.m. and we went there until like 11, and we went home. Like whatever happened in that amusement park is not interesting.
Okay.
But it's like the story that
sure?
I had to go through to get home.
Okay.
Which is like the fucked up part. So at like 11, we arranged that we went home with like the second to last bus, so we could get like the last train home, which was a very bad idea. We shouldn't have done that, but we did it anyway.
Why was it a bad
to,
idea?
like, the train station. We got to like the train station that. Yeah, I can't even know the story already. So we got to that train station right there, and we were waiting for the train, and like a whole fucking dozens of other like teens were like waiting there as well. And this train showed up, and what are you laughing about?
It's just that this story has too many angles. We're just trying to get it together.
We're trying to capture them all. We're trying to capture all the angles.
Look at camera. Okay, let me at least look good. There, much better. And
keep going.
Okay,
No?
sign
he can
spinner,
spin.
come on.
He can
Alright,
spin
keep
his
going,
sign.
keep going. Okay.
So
alright,
this train
you
showed up,
come back.
and the dudes I was with, they got on the train because that was actually the train they were supposed to get. And me not paying any attention, got also on that train. And until we left the train station, I didn't notice that I got on the wrong train.
Oh, god damn it.
Can this dude like fuck off, please?
No, he's gonna listen to.
Alright, so you realized you were on the wrong train.
Yeah. Until we left, I realized. no, I mean, not until we left. I realized I was on the wrong train. And it was like 11:30. Yes, it was 11:30. So it was like really fucking late. And until we left the train station, I was like, shit, I got on the wrong train, but it's okay. I'll get on, like, off on the next station so I can take the first train back.
Okay.
Which, you know, is a good idea in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does make sense. So I got to the next station, I said goodbye to those guys, and I was like alone from then on. My phone died like fucking 6 hours ago because it was old as shit and the battery died.
Nope.
So, oh my god, can this guy stop?
It's
And so I had no one to call. It was fucking late as shit. There was no one on the station I got to. And I looked at like the signs and stuff and realized I had to wait for 1 hour before the train back arrived.
right.
Now, there was no one on the station. I had no phone whatsoever, no music to listen to. It was late as shit, and I had to wait for an hour. So that was like probably the longest hour of my life. So let's just skip the entire hour. Didn't do anything. I just walked around for an hour. Eventually these two police ladies showed up, and I asked them if I could use their phone to call home to say
I'm lost, Mama.
that I would be home at around 1 or 2 a.m.
Okay.
And that was the last call I made home. Well, the second to last, but whatever, that'll come later.
You never came
So
back
I
home,
called
Mama?
home and said it would be... No, I'm still traveling. So I called home and said it would be home at around 1 or 2, and the police ladies left, so I was alone again. And eventually the train arrived. But the thing was, on the platform the train arrived, on the opposite platform where I arrived initially,
Yeah.
was the train I like got on, but like an hour later.
Yeah.
So they were like opposite to each other. So
Okay.
if that would have happened to me as soon as I got there,
You
I
could
could
have.
have just switched trains in a minute, but I had to wait for an hour, so that was like fucked up already. So the train I like needed to get was like left, or like right before that. But anyway, I got on the train and finally went into like the right direction. And there was from like one city somewhere in the east of the Netherlands, and I had to travel with that train for like 45 minutes before I got to Amsterdam. Oh no, I mean this other city in the like center of the Netherlands, and I got there 45 minutes later. It is like what the oh my god, Dead Boy, please.
Sorry. Your story is really moving. I'm into yours. Please continue.
What is this guy doing? Oh my god, he hurts.
Crying.
Is this whack-a-mole?
I'm crying.
I'm gonna have a fucking 6-pack after this. Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright. Story time. Let's resume the story, please.
So imagine there, I was in somewhere in the east of the Netherlands. I had to get to a station in the middle of the Netherlands to get my train home, which is somewhere in the north of the Netherlands.
Okay.
So I got in the initial train. I'm thinking of the times right now. I got there at 11:30. I had to wait for an hour, so it was like 12. I got to the station in the middle of the Netherlands at like 1 a.m. And when I got there, the idea was that I would get a train to Amsterdam and then instantly a train back to my city, and I would be done. I would like be home in a little over an hour.
Okay.
And when I got to like the city in the middle of the Netherlands, I looked at the signs and found out that the train that I was supposed to take, it did arrive, which was nice, but it didn't leave anymore.
What?
It didn't go anywhere. It was the last train left like an hour before that.
Oh man.
So I was fucked.
That is horrible.
I was stuck there.
Yeah.
And it was like 1 a.m. and I asked one of the like conductors if I could borrow his phone, and it was like this old as shit Nokia piece of trash. And I called home again. like saying I'm stuck in like fucking 80 kilometers away from home at like 1 a.m. in the morning, calling my parents saying, "Fuck, mom, I'm stuck, but can you like do something?" So I figured out which train went closest to my home, which was the train to Amsterdam,
Right.
and Amsterdam is like 40 kilometers away from my home.
Which is already
So-
pretty bad.
Yeah, it already pretty bad, but it was the best I could do because that was the last train that would leave from there. So I arranged that my parents would like get out of bed at like 1 a.m. in the morning and would travel to Amsterdam to pick me up and then bring me home again. But the train that left to Amsterdam left in an hour. So again, I had no phone to like do anything on, no music to listen to. There was no one on the station, and I had to wait for an hour again. So there I was, and eventually, at 2 a.m., I could take the train then to Amsterdam, which again took like an hour.
You know what else?
Then I was like in the train for an hour again, doing absolutely nothing. Then I got to Amsterdam, waiting for my parents for like half an hour, and then when my parents finally got there, I had to drive like with my parents home for another hour. So in the end, I got home at like 4:30 in the morning because I took the wrong train from the very first station, like a few minutes into the wrong direction.
Did you
And I got home 4
Amazing.
to 5 hours later than
did
I
you murder the guy that invited you the next day?
Yes, I did.
That's good. Because I mean,
Well,
That-
anyway, that's my story for how I
this
got
is
home 5 hours.
this is fucked
That
up.
was